The first 10 seconds. We're live. 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's just gonna start playing, you know. Just
And we're 10 seconds in. Okay, you're good to go.
are we
All
technically-
Hold on, I can put my hat on now. Wait, hold on. Hold on, wait. It's gonna be really good, guys. Wait, hold on.
Kira's Twitch!
No. Oh my god.
It's so funny. I wish we could get the chaos
Don't mind my
of before we start
Absolutely
streaming
giant forehead.
on stream, because it's usually just 20 minutes of us not.
You should record it. You should
Doing
record it on
shit.
OBS and edit out the bad stuff.
Yeah, like all
It's
the
all
racial
bad.
slurs Matt was
YouTube.
saying.
DM.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, guys.
Are we
I have
ready
to
to
have an
get started?
anatomical lesson.
Are we ready?
What the shit?
Are we ready to get? Can we play D&D now?
Are you
Wait,
guys
what?
ready?
I don't understand.
If
feel
Well,
like
when
I
a
missed
mommy
something.
and a daddy love each
Literally
other
a
very,
second.
very
No.
much.
Wait, I'm confused.
Oh,
You're in great spirits today. It's great. Okay, go
Oh, it's
on,
gonna be
DM.
fantastic.
All right.
Serious face.
So
Oh shit, I
It's
just
been a
forgot to
while
change my
since
name.
we've-
Wait, hold on.
been here.
It's been a while.
Stop this
My
Twitch!
God.
Shut your mouth!
In our last session, one of you, Emmeline, decided to sneak off and had a very strangely silent adventure. Back to the town of Salem, in which you had adventured the time before. She ran into a couple of people who she wasn't sure who they were and attempted to investigate more, but was captured by them. That's when the rest of you, after long negotiations with Alexander, were able to go after her. Unfortunately, everything delved into immediate chaos with guns and magic and getting shot and nanny cam.
Nanny
Nanny cam.
Something strange happened in which your friend Anya had made a deal of sorts that in order to reverse everything that happened, she had to go and find an altar and destroy it. After getting back, you all were able to find this altar deep within the forest outside the school, where you are all now surrounded by wolves.
I think I made a great
Oh,
choice,
good.
guys.
What would you guys like to do?
Attack.
Bonus action cry.
No, wait.
I don't have something.
They're all-
It's been a
They're all wolves still, right? Like, they're not,
Hi,
like...
puppies! That's what I say. Hi!
Anya? Please be careful.
There's werewolves around here. We know that. So maybe they're not real wolves, and maybe they won't attack us.
Werewolves are real wolves, so let's get that clear really quick.
do they look aggressive towards us? Like
They're
about
all
to fight
currently
us?
snarling, and one, the white wolf that you actually recognize, the one with scars all over his body, is actually approaching you.
Aggressively?
slowly or like running towards me.
I would say low towards the ground as if it were going to pounce up at you,
Oh, love that
Alright.
for us.
Oh, great.
but slowly approaching.
Well,
Hi,
we can
stop.
see,
Hi,
man.
puppies!
I'll pull out my 2 daggers and
I'd like to baby talk the wolves.
can I do this?
Give
Hi,
me
puppy.
animal handling check.
Such a good baby. Look
Are
at
we
you.
entirely surrounded, or are they just on one side?
No, you are entirely surrounded by this party.
Okay,
this pack.
wherever they're looking, I want to turn around and face the other way to make sure that anything behind us doesn't try to attack.
That is a 19 for animal handling.
Okay.
Hi, babies! Hi, puppies! Such good puppies! Hi!
Is Anya just gonna become their
Anya?
friend?
Anya, those aren't
Like,
puppies.
Anya-
Those
Anya-
are
What was your roll?
wild animals.
19 for animal
This-
handling.
Anya, this is the werewolf I saw on our first day. This one right here.
Anya, we will get you a dog, just not these ones.
Yeah, maybe.
I want this one.
My mom doesn't let me have pets.
With
You
that
might need
animal
to
handling,
go.
I'll say the white one begins to like perch its shoulders up a bit. And that's when it begins to rise, slowly transforming into a human, actually. A human woman
you guys,
with long
I told you.
white hair. And you see the scars that were all over her body have now translated onto her skin. And there's three that come down in a straight line. One down her nose and the other two down through her eyes.
Wow, that's so cool.
And out of her jacket, she pulls a large desert eagle, one with like a chrome base to it with
Okay.
gold
I'm sorry.
engravings.
A freaking
a gun, right?
A gun?
I have a gun!
Yes,
Guys, I have a gun! Emmeline got a gun last session.
That's a pretty cool gun you have there.
Boulder, I need a history check from you.
Oh,
Well, damn. Oh, well,
He
oh no.
recognizes desert
None-
eagles.
As this is happening, none of the because I'm not watching what that is, but none of the other wolves are getting any closer, right?
all right.
No, they're maintaining a perimeter.
Okay.
Who's she pointing this gun at?
Oh, it's directly pointed between your eyes.
Oh, his eyes or
Ethan?
my eyes?
Ethan's eyes.
Oh, because I'm closest, so there
As
you go.
Balder rolls a total of 22 for his history check, can he step in front of Ethan to make sure to like protect him?
I'll say with that, you do
I hear a banging noise.
recognize this pistol. That's me. Someone's making food downstairs.
Right. What are they making?
Children.
Okay.
They're making nails in a 2x4. My favorite.
God.
Anyway,
Right, sorry.
you know that this pistol was used sometime to kill specifically robots like you. There was only 3 made of that specific gun.
Oh.
But yes,
Can
you do
I-
step in front of Ethan.
Knowing that the bullet was meant for me.
Can I guess I'll try to like go like under his armpit or just like below his arm. Can I
Smiling and waving.
try and
Still
cast
smiling and waving.
Ray of Frost onto not on the lady, but on the gun, so like to freeze the barrel. To freeze the hole in the barrel.
Let me look at Ray of Frost real quick.
I don't have any of my books out.
It's a frigid beam of blue-white light
didn't
streaks
take
towards the
any of my
creature.
books
I forgot to open my
I
character
left
sheet.
them
I didn't mean to
Guys,
close that
I
page.
opened everything like an hour in advance, so I was
No.
ready. I have all of my spells
I was
open.
completely out of fucking whack.
For once, I'm the one that's prepared.
Look, I have all my stuff. I just forgot.
Or can I at least shoot it to where it'll like either break or launch out of her hand?
I'll say roll me. Yeah, roll an attack for this.
Okay.
Can I see him getting ready to attack and try to stop him?
Ethan,
21.
are you gonna try to do this secretly?
I mean, I'm behind Balder doing this, so yes, I'll try to sneakily do this.
Does that mean I have to roll perception?
Yeah, you roll perception. Which one of you wants advantage and which one of you wants disadvantage? It's one or the other.
Between me and Anya?
Well, I'm
Yes,
looking
either
at
it's
him.
a sleight of hand, or it's a perception check. So
What is your perception, Anya?
Hold on. My perception is +2.
My
yeah, I'll
sleight
let
of hand
you
is plus
decide,
2.
Ethan. So feeling lucky ducky.
I'll take the advantage.
Okay.
Does that mean
By
I
the
have
way-
disadvantage?
No, you just roll normally.
Oh,
Just
okay.
roll normally. By the way, my attack roll was a 21. Sleight of hand is all right. All right, that's a 19.
Okay.
13.
So you don't notice but a blue ray of frost goes past you. And Baldur goes like right underneath your arm. You feel a bit of a chill from it. And when it hits the gun, you see like this weird shine in the sunlight as it suddenly just sparks in a flame for a second before going out again. Nice try, weather boy.
Gonna look at Ethan and go, "Don't fucking do that."
Excuse me, what was
Ethan!
that? I'm
She
looking
has
over
a
my shoulder.
gun.
What was that?
She has a
Ethan, you
gun.
should try-
She has a gun pointed at us.
You
Oh!
should try to be
Can I
peaceful.
turn around
They
with
have
my
the
gun
upper hand in
and point
numbers.
my gun at her?
Basically in her house.
They have the upper hand. Let's try and resolve this peacefully.
I'm sorry. She had a gun pointed down my face. I overreacted.
Not anymore.
So
Something tells
basically
me-
Protect you.
inside
Just
her
calm down.
house.
Something tells me if she wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
Why are you four in my forest?
Oh, we
I was following them.
We just came for
I-
this, and I'll point to the altar.
Why?
a
The-
friend told us to come here.
Did Sojan send you?
No.
Would it be bad if he did?
Depends. Did he?
No.
You're lucky you don't have to roll a deception check for that, because I know he didn't.
Look, we just came. Our friend left something here, needed us to get it, to fix his things, like his girlfriend's ring or something. It was a whole thing. He's really pissed. We just came to get it. We'll be out of your hair. Just... We don't mean any harm.
Likely story. Turn around and head back.
We just need to get to the altar. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you
one
really
thing,
like this
5
altar?
minutes.
5 minutes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
you're-
Okay, just
you're-
wondering. Cause I'm lagging so hard.
Yeah, your camera is frozen.
What does the
Yeah.
altar
I'm aware.
do?
I don't see why that's any of your concern.
It's not, just morbid curiosity.
Find your thing. And she'll lower her gun.
Okay, well let's hurry, guys. Come on.
Okay.
Do you want one of us to stay with you so we uphold our promise, or are we good to go?
Depends, how far out are you gonna go?
Just to the altar.
To the altar.
Go ahead.
Start
Thank you.
slowly backing up in the direction of wherever the altar is, because I don't do
Well,
any of
it's
us have a
like-
clue?
It's only like 30 feet behind you at this point.
Okay.
All right. All right.
The wolves
What-
do kind of like make a small hole for you.
I guess I'm supposed to do it, aren't I?
Yeah, you know what we're looking for.
It was you
So,
were kind of the one that was asked.
I'm gonna walk towards where the altar is supposed to be.
Okay. You
I'm
walk
gonna-
up to this altar, and you do see that the altar has some runes on it that you've never seen them before.
Can I read them?
That depends. Can you read them?
I have Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
Okay. Let me see for a second.
I'm pretty sure it
Read
says
all
read all
runes?
writing. So
It's all already.
Yeah,
That is
I
a
know.
language. That is a
I-
language.
Yeah.
I will concede that as long as it is a language, I can read it.
I'll say you can at least decipher from it that it is some sort of it references something like a mirror of it. Like this is something that exists somewhere else in its exact copy.
Okay, does it talk about whether it's a good thing? Like what it may be an altar to?
It doesn't say.
Can I copy down some of these runes so that I can study them? Do I recognize what language they are?
You don't recognize the language, but yes, you can copy them down. And as you do look around, you do notice the symbol of the Circle of Mages.
Uh-huh. Anya?
Yep.
I don't know if we should destroy this.
I mean, do you know nothing about pacts with higher beings?
Not really.
You're not really supposed to break them. I don't know what would happen if I didn't.
I'm just saying, I would advise against it.
Do we want to ask what? Do we want to see if we can get them to tell us what this altar is for?
I mean, I can try.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, you work on, I guess, figuring out how to destroy it.
All right.
I guess I'll start heading. Is the lady still over there?
She's currently sitting on a rock where there's a couple of wolves just kind of circling her.
Okay, well, I will cautiously and slowly approach, just meaning like open, no weapons drawn.
Okay. She doesn't seem to notice you, and you are getting the feeling she is blind.
Excuse me.
What is it?
I'm sorry. This altar, I was just studying some of the runes carved in it. I'm not entirely sure what they mean. Do they have an importance of some kind?
Yeah, it's pretty important.
How so?
Well, I couldn't exactly tell you what's written on it.
Right. Is it magic?
Yeah, I'd assume it's magic.
But you've never seen people use it.
Yeah, I've never seen people use it.
So what is it here for? Sorry, that was the wrong choice of words, and you have my apologies. Has it been used by people in the past?
No, I've kept it protected.
Did someone ask you to keep it protected?
Yes, it's my job.
Was it Sojan that asked you to keep it protected?
Hardly.
Okay.
Ask a mind flare. Come on.
Is it someone else? Another more powerful
Look,
being?
I need you to find whatever you're gonna look for and then head back.
We are. They're looking right now.
Fairies are notoriously good at finding things.
We all know that we're here to destroy the altar, right, DM?
Yeah,
That's what we're
Yes.
doing? Okay.
that's been
Alright.
communicated.
Okay.
Can
that's what
Balder,
Balder said.
instead of
Balder,
destroying
no.
anything, can he just look around and make it look like he's trying to find something? Like really deliberately be like, oh, not saying anything, but be like, oh, I sure am looking for something right now. Like make it like he's like very deliberately looking around.
Give me a
Yeah.
performance check.
I will also look around the altar.
I would like to look around, act like I'm looking around, but in turn if we do destroy this, look for maybe any routes that we could help use to escape from these wolves.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Would
That was
you?
an 11 for my performance.
I got 24.
Okay.
9.
I'm just better. I'm built different.
Oh, come on.
So you two think you're putting up a pretty good show looking around, you know? Ethan, you're kind of in a dense forest. There's not much that could help you escape from wolves that you know will live there.
Yeah.
Emmeline, what were you gonna say?
Do you know who built the altar?
The Circle of Mages built all of the altars.
There's more of them?
There were more of them. I don't know how many there are now.
Are you protecting it because they've been destroyed?
Yeah, generally.
I mean, why would someone want to destroy them in the first place?
I don't know. As far as I know, it's never done anything.
Okay.
Right.
I will, I'm gonna return to the others and just very quietly pull them aside. We should not be tampering with this.
Okay, but what do we do?
Leave. I know you have some weird deal that you made with some guy in frozen time. We can deal with that later. Something tells me that this is extremely important, and whoever wants to destroy it does not want to destroy it for good reasons.
Okay.
Perhaps if we were sent back in time, then the person who sent you back doesn't remember.
I suppose you would know
Good idea.
about time stuff.
That's a good idea,
That's what I
Boulder.
study.
That's a good Oh, well.
I've been working on something, actually. I want to show it to you when it's perfected. It's going to be very impressive.
That will be impressive,
I
Boulder.
believe that.
Yeah, I just think if it's someone this powerful could freeze time, I think they might know how to maybe not have their memories affected by it.
He said
So
he was a celestial.
A celestial?
I
So
don't
very
think-
powerful deity.
I don't think that's... We can handle that when we get back to the school.
Should we tell someone
Did he-
about it?
Mm,
Probably not
No.
anyone at the school.
no, yeah.
The only person
All
I'd say
right.
that should know that someone's trying to destroy the altar is the person guarding it. And I'll just
I'll tell her.
quietly point to the wolf lady.
I'll take one for the team. I'll tell her.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
sure.
I-
I mean, do we want to?
I need perception checks from everyone.
Okay.
Something within 10 feet, perhaps?
No.
All right, cool. Cool beans.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
16.
17.
Or
13.
4.
So, Ethan and Emmeline, you both notice a sort of rumbling coming from deeper in the forest, and you hear birds kind of fly up. And that's when the lady jumps off the rock and starts heading directly for the four of you. We need to go now.
Go?
Follow me.
What's
Okay.
going on?
Okay, no.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
going.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going.
Yes,
Where
ma'am.
are
I-
we running to?
Come, Balder. This
Okay.
way.
All right.
Where?
And-
Do we still have Nanny Cam with us?
Nanny
Do
Cam
we-
is standing there.
Oh,
Oh,
Where
great.
should we run to?
Can you tell Nanny Cam
Let's-
to wait somewhere? Just as an aside, will Nanny Cam listen
Well,
to you? If
Nanny
you
Cam?
No, Nanny
Wait.
Cam is designed to watch Anya.
Wait
So I don't
here.
think I don't think it'll
but
leave
if
her
you
side.
ask Nanny Cam to wait and guard the statue until the wolves get back,
Would that work? I look at Nanny Cam. Nanny Cam. Guard the altar. Guard it.
She just stares at you blankly.
Pat, 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 pat. Guard it.
bah bah bah. And I guess we go. We follow Wolf Lady, who hasn't given us her name.
Yes.
What's your name? As we're running.
I have out of character a question.
Yes.
Should I do something dumb?
Yes. That's the entire
The
spirit of
motto
D&D,
of
my
D and D.
Well,
Should
not
I
not
just
like
do
dumb like attack
You already
the
shot
wolf
a
lady.
spell at this lady, so go on, do another dumb thing.
She had a fucking gun pointed at me.
You had a fucking gun pointed at me.
Which is less of a reason to shoot a spell at somebody, but it has a whole other argument.
I wasn't trying to hurt her. I was trying to disarm her in case she was gonna shoot it at me. I snuck and maybe tried to find out what the thing is that they're running from. That we were currently running from.
That one.
That's why I'm conversing with you guys about it.
Don't.
I mean,
I'm
where
gonna
did
say
Remember
we
you're
get?
last
probably going to get
session when Emmeline
killed.
got almost like she
I
got
was fine.
kidnapped? You got
Did,
kidnapped.
I was fine. Do we get any indicator of where is it deeper in the forest? Is it more toward the school that the rumbling is coming from?
The rumbling itself is coming from... So the school itself is towards the east. The rumbling is coming from the west. She's taking you more northwest.
If we're headed northwest, we're kind of headed in that direction anyway. It might be safer to stay with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Can I cast Detect Magic though and see if I can maybe sense this thing?
Pretty sure the whole forest is magic.
It's a magic forest. You're going to pass out and Baldur is going to have to carry you again.
No. It
Yeah.
only did that in the school. It only did that in the school. We're outside
If you
of
want to
school.
cast
magic
Detect Magic,
forest.
go ahead.
But Matt, I've cast Detect Magic in this forest before, and I've
He
seen
has.
this,
He has.
Mm-hmm.
and it worked just fine. I'll cast
Okay.
Detect Magic.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Good. Nat 20.
Woo!
Woo!
First of the session, baby.
No,
You notice
No?
that would be me.
Oh, I didn't notice.
you notice a lot of creatures going away from whatever this thing is. But when you look to where you think it's coming from, there's more of a lack of magic there than there is anything magical.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this thing look like it's sucking in magic? It's intaking magic, or is it like spreading, or is it just that area is less magical than the rest of it, than the rest of this place?
I will say that area is a lot less magical than the rest of the place.
Okay, but is it
Most of the magic
Enlarging.
is leaving, I would say.
okay? Okay. All right, yeah, I'll run and stay with everybody else.
Okay. So you all run for about 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You guys are going for quite a while, actually. You're starting to get a bit, winded, a bit heavy. The wolves have not stopped step at any given point.
Try and keep up and.
Wait up,
Are
please.
we running into the Are we running near, like, closer to the school or deeper into the forest?
No, we're running in the
Much
opposite
deeper
direction,
into the
much deeper into the
forest.
forest. We're headed northwest, and the school's to the east.
This seems like a trap.
No,
I
this seems fine.
Are we
trust
running
her.
toward the sound or
actually.
away from
No,
the
I
sound?
trust her.
I
She
trust
has my trust.
her more than Sojan.
I trust her more than Sojan. Yeah.
Sojan. Hell yeah. Like I trust anybody more than Sojan.
I guess I'll dash and I'll double dash, bonus action dash, and action dash to try and keep up 90 feet.
You are
I
able
will
to keep
just
up pretty well with her, which
action
she
dash.
seems slightly impressed by.
I'll just singular dash.
Double
That's
dash.
just singular dash.
90 feet in 6 seconds.
Balder will keep up at the back of the group for protection.
Sounds good. But you are
I
brought
have
to
nanny
this
cam.
this cave that it's more of a burrow of sorts. She stops at the edge.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
okay.
Does
Go to the
it
burrow.
look like Balder, as broad as he is, will fit?
Narrowly.
I don't know if I'll fit.
Come,
In.
Balder.
I don't. Okay.
Can you explain to us why exactly?
When we
In.
get... Ethan, get down here.
All right.
I go in.
I grab Ethan
So-
by his ankles and I pull him in.
I go in.
She starts to guide you through what seems to be a tunneling system.
I thought you were wolves, not ants.
Badgers also do this.
That's true. Are you badgers?
Or a rabbit? Or a snake? Or a groundhog? Or a prairie dog?
Or
You
a
should just keep
mole?
walking.
Or an ant?
I already
Or
said
a
ants,
termite?
Balder.
Termites
Until
don't
she
live in the
leads you
dirt.
into this large courtyard inside of what seems to be a cave system. And above your heads, you see these crystals that just light the ceiling up and everything around you.
Wow.
They're very bright. What
It's
kind of
almost
crystals
like
are they?
space.
You see people, walking around talking. There's quite a few people down here, actually.
Mhm.
And there's a market towards your left and somewhat what looks like an apartment, kind of like complex straight ahead of you, which she starts guiding you towards.
Where are we going?
She doesn't answer your question.
Where are we going?
And
Why did you bring us here?
Where are we going?
Do the
Yeah.
people seem confused by our presence? Do they seem like they're...
Oh yeah, you got a
Angry?
lot of people staring.
Do
can
they
Balder
Where are
try
we
and
going?
grab one of the glowing crystals?
I was gonna say, do they look angry? Do they look like they're just curious?
All of the crystals are on the ceiling,
Hey,
and it is suspended very high above you.
hey, where are we going? Where are we going?
She leads you
where are we
to
going?
this larger
Please answer, Anya.
communal area into a door. In.
Is this like the weird doors at the school?
Are we going to be safe here?
Does it look like Balder can fit through the door?
Safer than out here.
Is this a prison?
Balder will fit.
Can you explain to us why we need to get into these doors? What is?
Can you explain what's going on,
What was that
please?
rumbling? Yeah.
Will
What
this place
was...
hide me from my mother?
I
I'm sorry.
He
I'll
doesn't like her mother.
explain everything as soon as I explain to everyone else why you're in here.
Okay, I go in.
Okay.
All
Balder also
right.
goes in.
Okay.
Can I not just just stand right here outside of this thing? And...
No.
Teamwork. Ethan, in.
All right.
He's easily convinced.
So you all walk in and you find yourselves in this large council chamber of sorts. And the door just swiftly closes behind you.
Is there anyone in here?
Are we alone?
Yeah, you're alone.
Is there a table with big chairs?
Yes, there's a table with big chairs.
How high
Can
is
Balder
the
sit in
ceiling?
the biggest chair?
Sure, you can sit at the chair at the end of the table.
The big chair.
How
You
high
can
is the ceiling in here?
The ceiling is about 50 feet high, probably, with a very large crystal lighting it.
50 feet. Can I go like fly up and sit on the crystal? Guys,
You can.
Um,
I'm gonna do that.
It
I'm
kind
like,
of like
I'm an
it feels
eagle eye
warm.
view.
It feels warm underneath you.
I go and I
This is
just
way
look
warmer than the far
around
realm.
the council room. Are there any books laying around?
There are no books in this room. The way
Okay.
the table is set up, it's a long table. That's kind of like It's a long table that sits in front of a very large viewing area.
Mm-hmm.
There are pictures along the walls. And not much else, strangely enough. They don't seem to value decorating.
Are there any other doors?
There is a door in the back of the room, and then there is another door, like the one you entered, but on a different part of the hall.
Can I go to the one in the back of the room?
Okay. You go to it.
It's a broom closet.
Is it unlocked?
You can certainly touch it.
I want to check it first. Check it over. Make sure it's not trapped.
Give me an investigation check.
While she's doing that, are there any windows in this room?
There are no windows.
Investigation.
All right, can I, with this door, can I try to maybe listen through the cracks of it and see if I can hear in the conversation that they're having?
Give me a perception check.
I got
What'd you get, Emmeline?
15.
It seems untrapped. Seems like a door.
See if I can push it open. Or pull it open.
It is locked.
Take out the thieves' tools.
Okay.
Pick the lock.
Make it not locked.
Give me a tool check, which would be your dex, I think. Yeah.
Is it dex or is it just proficiency? I thought thieves' tools was proficiency.
Okay, go with proficiency.
I don't want to, but that's not bad. 19.
19. You are able to pick this lock.
Do I hear anything on the other side?
You do hear the ruffling of papers.
Just quietly, stealthily creak the door open. See what's inside.
You do open the door, and
Keyhole.
it is kind of like an office / library. It's a very small room.
Mm-hmm.
And you do see a desk sitting in the middle of it, which has a small lamp on. And you see, because the desk, it seemed to have lost its back a long time ago. It's a very old-looking desk.
Mm-hmm.
You see 2 little feet dangling
Oh!
off of it. And you hear...
Can I
Bit
tell?
of sky.
Can I tell if I sneak
Tell
in
me.
quietly? Just see who it is.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. That's not very good. Even as a rogue, that's not very good. Ouch. Okay. 11. I got a natural 3.
So you do start, trying to sneak in, but then you trip a bit and the door swings wide open. Hello?
Good morning.
Flock.
And a small goblin meets you face to face.
What is with everyone in goblins?
Goblins are the best.
A darker green skinned goblin, an older gentleman. He has kind of like this white hair that's like pulling back from the front of his head, and he has a little whatever those like eye things are.
Monocle?
Monocle. Hello. Who are you?
Hi. My name is Emmeline.
Emmeline.
What's your name?
Great Godric II.
Great Godric II. Who
I
was
love
the first?
him.
My father.
Okay.
I don't
Not
have
so
a
great,
dad.
Godric.
I'm not
so
there. I'm
great.
sorry.
You are
Shut your
not
mouth.
there.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb your work. What are you doing in here?
Oh, just the paperwork. Nothing too important.
What kind of
Minor
paperwork?
inconveniences. Some tax evasion. The usual.
Right. No, of course. Do you mind if I look around?
I would like to know why you're here.
We came in with the very tall lady, the one with the white hair. She said for us to wait for her in this chamber.
Ah, yes, of course.
Do you know her name? We didn't get it. We had to.
Allison. But
Allison.
don't tell her I said that.
Yeah, no,
She
no,
doesn't
of
like her
course.
name being out.
That's all right. No, she helped us. We were in the forest. There was a thing like rumbling. She took us
I
here.
see.
Told us to wait. Do you know what that is?
Yes, it's the giants.
Giants.
Yes, the giants. You've never heard of giants?
I have. I wasn't aware that there were any in the forest.
What pack are you from?
Not around here, unfortunately.
We weren't aware there were any packs outside of the forest.
I'm from a little ways away. We're just visiting.
I see. Well, that's interesting.
I apologize for the disturbance, though.
You said we. Do you have more to your party?
Can I fly in?
We have a couple. Yes. Like I said, we were in the forest and we're here on business. And
So Anya, you do fly in, and you realize you and this goblin are about the same size and height.
How tall is he?
It's not very tall.
small,
Small.
size small.
Size small.
Yeah, but I'm 3'10". I'm tall
in real
for a
life.
fairy.
He's tall for a goblin, but not tall. I see. Fey fellow.
Hi.
Hello.
You're a
So I
goblin.
see. Yes, I am. Thank you for taking notice.
Are you okay, Emmeline?
Anya, we're gonna work on your people skills.
Well, I've never met a goblin before.
Yes, we do tend to keep to ourselves intentionally. Now, I'm sure she would have liked it if you had taken a seat and stayed in one place, perhaps.
Well, we're
I don't like
staying-
sitting. I like to fly.
We're staying in the building. I was just checking to make sure there was nothing. You know, the rumbling in the forest is pretty frightening. I was just checking to make sure that there was nothing that could.
It's understandable.
Are you scared, Emmeline? I can hug you.
I think I'll be all right, Anya.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, the paperwork only stacks up more the less I look at it.
Right.
Living paper.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Of course. Sorry, we'll leave you. As I turn to leave, can I see if I can swipe one of the pieces of paper on the table?
Give me a sleight of hand.
Can I distract him?
My rolls aren't. Yeah, can I get an advantage if Anya's distracting him?
You can get advantage.
So, are all goblins green?
No, not all of them.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yes.
What other colors are goblins? I'm sorry, that sounds rude. I'll stop.
What was your roll, Emmeline?
25.
You are able to snatch paper without him noticing.
And just put it in my bag.
Put it in your bag.
Sorry, we'll leave you to do your paperwork. I do apologize. Come on, Anya.
It's all right.
Okie dokie.
He's gonna shut and lock the door again.
Okay.
Ethan, you were trying to listen outside of the door.
I got a 16.
16. Okay. So you're sitting there, you're up against the door, and you do hear some voices rustling past. All right, just make sure the defenses are held up well. We don't want another one sneaking in like last time. You brought them here. We didn't have very many options. They were kind of in the way. If I had sent them back to the school, they wouldn't have made it. Fine. They're not my responsibility. They're yours and your partner's.
Oh my god, guys, we're getting adopted.
Oh my God.
We'll
I've
get
always
rid of
wanted
them
parents.
as soon as we can.
I've always wanted a dad.
That you do hear like larger footsteps walking away. Before you do hear the door latch starting to pull.
I'll just immediately back up and turn around and act natural.
Give me a performance check.
Okay. Believe that is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. She
Yep.
does open the door and step inside before closing it behind her. Out of trouble?
Yes,
What?
ma'am.
I mean, yes.
Why are we brought here?
Yeah, I'm. We should probably
What was
be
that
getting
rumbling?
back to school.
You won't be
Yes.
getting back for a little while.
Why?
Are you kidnapping us?
There are giants outside that will easily eat you, given the chance.
I just fly over the trees.
Giants.
Where did they come from?
The mountains.
Okay, why are they here?
They come down every now and then looking for food if they can't get any.
And I'm assuming they eat.
They eat everything.
Do they eat children?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not very good.
When can we go back? Do you know when they usually go back to the mountains?
Might be a couple hours, might be a day. Might just be tonight.
We can't miss school. My
I'm
mom
less
would be
worried
very
about
upset.
school. We're safe here, right?
As safe as you can be.
That doesn't give me much hope, but it's okay. We have nanny cam.
We do have
Yeah.
nanny cam.
Yeah.
That doesn't give me much confidence.
I don't mind.
We'll use her as a shield again.
Okay. Are
We should
just
introduce
staying-
ourselves.
Are we just staying in here?
I will let you outside if promise not to cause any trouble.
We won't.
They are very trouble prone.
My mom says I'm very well behaved.
I can be well behaved when it calls to be.
I'm getting several different messages.
They're both good at being well behaved. Me and Em can be whenever we have to.
I'll keep them out of trouble. I'll yell at them in their brains.
Yeah.
Don't leave the city.
Okay.
And she'll open the door.
I will walk out.
I was gonna say, as we leave, I would like to just turn to my friends and go, when we're done, I think I need to talk to you guys about something.
Okay.
Okay.
Is everything good? Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Emmeline, you do hear a voice in your head say, I smell watermelon.
Dad?
Yeah.
Can I look around for the watermelon?
You do get a sense that there is watermelon in the market.
Is my watermelon sense tingling?
Your watermelon sense is
I go
tingling.
for it.
Mighty sense,
I'm
but, like, way
following
shittier.
Emmeline. I'm not leaving Emmeline's side.
They got watermelon here, and I go off.
Does she
How many
usually
of you
sense
follow
watermelon,
Emmeline?
Ethan?
No. We rarely
Are
have
you all gonna
watermelon.
follow?
I'm
I'll
following.
follow.
Balder is not going to leave the chair.
Balder, come!
Okay.
Come on, Balder.
He comes.
Okay.
He's
So
like a
you all
puppy.
start heading into the marketplace. You're just surrounded by noise at this point. There's people drinking, there's people selling and trading their wares. It's people everywhere. Ethan, give me a perception check.
15.
15. To your right, you do notice a group of girls, not much older or younger than you, that seem to be like pointing and looking in your direction with a slight giggle before one of them quickly, hides her face and avoids smiling.
I would like to commit Sudoku.
I don't know if that's an
come on.
option.
Can't do a puzzle. I'm sorry, not right now.
That's Sudoku.
I would like to.
I think what he's talking about is seppuku.
Yeah, Sebuku. Thank you. I'd like to commit Sebuku. Like, I'll show you guys my next character next week.
So
All right.
you
Ethan's gonna
keep
be weirded
following
out by
him?
that. He's gonna be weirded out. He's gonna like stop for a second and be weirded out, but then he'll just go back to he'll keep following.
Ethan, this is why you get no bitches.
Bitches.
Yeah, at
No
first you don't
names.
see any of this.
No, I don't. Emmeline doesn't, but I
No.
do. I see it.
I mean, Emmeline, do you want to roll a perception check?
I do.
I want to just look at the people around and see if there's anybody watching us. Again, like another group of kids our age, especially more people our age, but just everyone.
Give me a perception check, both of you.
This dice was nice to me before. It continues to be nice. 14.
11.
Anya, you do notice that Ethan seems to look over at something, but you can't see what it is. And
Can I
Emmeline, you
telepathically
do.
link to him?
You can.
Hey man, what's going on?
Oh.
Wait, have I ever done that to Ethan before?
I think so. Yeah, I think you did it
I
last
think
session.
so, yeah.
I think you did it
Yeah,
last
you
session.
did it last session.
You did it last session.
So he knows that I can do that.
Yes. Emmeline, you do see some groups of kids your age, but not a whole lot of them.
And none watching us like those girls were watching Ethan?
No.
Okay.
Everyone seems to be more focused on their things.
Okay.
Do you continue towards the watermelon, Emmeline?
I'm fucking going to that shit.
Ethan didn't answer my question.
I know they were doing other stuff. Whenever you tell about the link, I'll just be like, I have no idea.
What you looking at?
I don't really know. Usually this stuff they avoid me, but
Who avoids you?
Women hate me.
women don't like me. Well, do we have to do this telepathically?
Do you want to do it out loud where other people can hear us?
Fair enough. I'm just a little. It takes a little bit for me to get used to this. I'm not fully like attuned, like used to this yet. But yeah, that's a good reason. There are some girls over there around our age that are looking and pointing at me, but trying to be, I guess, discreet about it. Like they're
Do
giggling
girls
and
like
stuff.
you a lot?
Not usually, no. They
Huh.
never really. Usually they avoid me.
I'm a girl and I don't avoid you.
Well, yes, and well, yeah, and I thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
I've never had a girl had that reaction before to me.
Has your sister ever had this reaction to watermelon before?
No,
Do you
no,
think
not
she's a
not that.
watermelon wizard?
She's a wizard melon.
A
Yeah.
wizard melon. I like that.
Uh, I don't think maybe. I mean, that'd be a very interesting power, but I don't remember
Turn
grandma.
people into watermelons.
Okay, that'd be
We
scary.
could turn Sojan into a watermelon.
Oh, yes, we could. We could, yeah,
That
you're
would be really
oh.
funny. No, Alexander. Turn him into a watermelon.
Yes,
That would
yes,
be
let's
more
turn him
funny.
into. Then we
There's a
call him
spell
a
that-
melon head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melon head. I'm gonna call him that anyway.
Yeah, same. She's never been this addicted to watermelon before. I mean, we do rarely have it.
Okay, we gotta make sure she doesn't run off. So
Yeah, aren't
let's
you
keep
with
going.
her? Aren't you with her right now?
Well, yeah, I'm with her right now, but don't get lost. She would freak out more.
Yes, and I would too. All right, I'm coming. I'm walking towards you guys.
Cut off the link.
Okay.
Because I can.
So you are led to like this weird tropical bar of some sorts,
Fancy.
where you do
Like a
see that they
tiki
make
bar?
something like that, basically. Where you do see that they make watermelon bowls and different kinds of fruit
Ooh.
bowls.
All right, I guess I'll approach it with Emmeline.
I'm
I'll
right
just be
next
like,
to Emmeline.
Yeah, I'll be like, excuse me, whoever's running this establishment.
There's a man kind of not facing towards you. He has kind of longer hair, longer brown hair, and you can't really see much of him because he's kind of like he's pouring drinks and stuff. Yeah, what you need?
Let's see.
Watermelon, please.
2 watermelon bowls, please.
Oh, I don't recognize you. First bowls are on the house.
Really?
Thank you very
Can I
much.
have one too then?
All right.
Yes.
We'll
Thank
make it
you.
3.
Baldur just kind of takes a couple steps back and just stands there awkwardly.
Do you have any like nuts and bolts or something?
Baldur, do you want me to get you a toy or something? You want a toy?
I mean,
Oh, I'm okay.
Baldur, they might
I'll
have
just-
they might have like a weapon shop, Baldur. I can buy you like some dull blades and you
Or
can
like
chop that down.
order like motor oil?
I don't
They might have
consume
oil.
metal or oil.
What do you consume, Baldur?
Hugs.
I will always take a hug if you want one.
I'll fly up to his height and give him a hug.
So he'll turn around and place 3 watermelon bowls in front of you guys.
I'll
Do I
grab
have
2
to do
and
my
hand one
eating
to Emily.
animation again?
No, please, God, no.
I'll grab 2 and hand one to Emmeline.
Anya will take hers.
And you hear Emily a voice in your head. Fuck yeah.
I just start eating the watermelon.
You three new around here, and you
We're visiting.
Just visiting.
Yeah, just visiting him.
from another pack.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what that
Right.
means, but yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't shush me. This is why
I
women
didn't- I
avoid
didn't-
you.
No, I didn't shush you. I didn't shush you. Anya, I didn't shush you. I was thinking of what to say. I did not shush you at all. I just stuttered.
Ethan, are you having women troubles again?
I'm sorry, I'm gonna mute myself.
I'm going
Having
for a
troubles
walk.
with the ladies, huh?
I'm going for a walk.
He always has trouble.
I
with
was on the
ladies.
internet and I found an article called 10 Ways to Help You Get Bitches. Would you like me to send it to you? Perhaps
Ethan is
it might
walking
help?
away. He's
Yeah.
just taking
Oh,
his watermelon
speaking
bowl
of
and
that, if I
going for a
take my phone
walk.
out, do I have signal down here?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Are you sure you would like to split the party?
After all this shit, Ethan is just he's gonna walk and stuff. He'll tell them just, I'm going for a walk, guys. Meet me back at that little court place that we were put in for a bit. That little courtroom.
I will telepathically link to Ethan just in case.
Sounds good.
But I won't say anything, so he doesn't know. So maybe I can jump scare him.
The bartender kind of like smiles. Yeah, we've all had troubles.
I haven't.
Yeah, he'll get it eventually.
One day.
Maybe. It's been a while.
He doesn't have
just
what
give him
people are
time.
calling Riz.
What's Riz?
I don't know. Apparently it's something to do with picking up women. I'm good at picking things up, so maybe I have a lot of Riz.
Balder, I can also pick things up. We should Riz together.
Okay, I'll make sure to mark it down on my calendar. What day would you like to Riz with me? If you have an open day, I'd be free anytime.
I don't know. What day do we not have school? Are we allowed off school premises?
Your
DM, are
friends
we?
are a little
I'm very sorry.
Hi, I've never been on the internet before.
I'm very sorry about them. They don't get out much.
I go out all the time. I just don't go out on the internet.
I signed up for a new broadband service.
What's it called?
I don't know, DM, what is it called?
I don't
I
think
thought you were
should
gonna make a
answer
Pornhub joke.
It's something like, he has like an internet connection to
Red tube.
himself, so Balder can just experience the internet on demand.
Balder
Okay.
on demand, coming at you Wednesday. I don't say that in character.
Previously on Baldur on Demand.
Balder on
What's your name,
demand.
old lady?
My name?
Yeah.
Emmeline.
Well, Emmeline, welcome to my little abode. Call it the snack grab.
Snack grab?
Yes.
It's kind of fun.
I'm Steve.
Of course you're Steve.
Steve the bartender.
Yeah! I'm gonna give my extra watermelon to Emily.
That is an inside joke.
That is an inside
Great.
joke.
Greatest inside joke ever.
Where are you from, Steve?
Probably not.
Well, it's not, no. It's one of our great.
Kind of traveled here, decided never to leave.
Hmm.
You know, the usual story.
Is that what a lot of people have happened?
Not a lot of people come here who aren't from here.
Right. It's very insular.
Yeah, kind of underground, so to speak.
Figuratively and
I think it's
literally.
actually underground.
Yes.
There's dirt all around us.
Steve, I'm gonna let you get back to your patrons, and I'm going to take them somewhere where they're not gonna bother the rest of your customers, and you have a nice day.
Do you sense a different kind of fruit now, Emmeline?
I don't know, do I?
Is it Ethan?
No?
Is that why he has trouble with women?
You don't sense any other fruit?
Do I get any other inklings from the voice in my head?
Just watermelon.
Just
Cool.
watermelon.
I go and I walk around for a little bit, just to see what's around, see the people, just see what people are doing,
I feel like someone should go find Ethan.
and then eventually I head back to the council room if I don't see anything.
Can Balder
I
go
would say nothing. What'd you say, Balder?
I was gonna ask if Balder can go try and find a bookstore. I didn't mean to cut you off though, sorry.
So, Emmeline, I would say you don't exactly find anything interesting. It's like middle of the workday, so not many people are out.
Okay.
So you do head back. Anya, who do you go with?
I'm following. I think I'm gonna go try to find Ethan because I know he's a troublemaker.
Give me a survival check to see if you can track him.
Survival check. I'm telepathically linked to him.
If
Does
you
that
can
help?
survive.
I'll give you advantage.
Haha. Great, because my survival isn't good. 5 and you can be 7. I rolled a 5 and a 1. Ethan!
Ethan.
Ethan!
You do start yelling out for him. Ethan.
In his head.
Is,
He's
is,
not really gonna help you.
is there a way I can cut off the link myself after a bit? I'll get annoyed with it.
It would only last
Yeah.
for 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you only hear a couple of Ethans before it cuts off, I would say.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Ethan, he's just gonna check out some other shops, see if there's
Not even bothered that Anya was calling for him.
well,
A woman
he's
finally wants to spend time with him.
he kind of thinks that she's just calling him back just to make another joke about him, but he's just gonna
Oh.
look around. He's gonna look around for a bit, maybe get some bearings on this place, and see what other types of shops there are around here. While he's
Okay.
munching down on some watermelon.
I mean, there's your general shops, you know, your alchemy shops, you have your, you know, sewing, smith, all of the things you'd expect to find in a general town. Older style, but general town.
Okay. Yeah.
Supermarket, you know.
Yeah. Just we'll find a Walmart over there. It's out here.
There's actually a McDonald's in the corner.
Okay. There we go.
Can I just to see all these people just being like, yeah, I got some Wolf McNuggies here.
Going to Gnome Depot.
Okay, guys.
Oh, God. All right. I guess he'll try to find. He'll maybe go into one of those stores that is not as busy right now, just to find like a little quiet space. Just to find some place with a lot less noise than everything else around here.
So you do enter a shop you know will be slightly quieter. It's what seems to be sort of a potion shop. You have things like kind of hanging from the ceiling. A lot of things on shelves around you. It's almost Victorian decorated.
Okay. All right. Firstly, is there anything labeled potion of healing?
You do see a shelf with quite a few potions of healing.
All right. Is there like a price tag on them, or can I ask the person working there what the price is?
You don't see anyone working there right now, but it does say like a gold apiece.
Okay.
For a
I'll
healing
grab-
potion? That's a damn good price.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna grab like I'll grab like maybe like 10 of them
Okay.
and bring them to whatever I think is the stand to purchase these.
You bring them over there and you do see a small bell.
Push.
You go to push and you're kind of like looking around and your finger hits the counter. You look and the bell is slightly to the right.
Push it. I'll try to push it again, but faster.
And as you're watching this time, it kind of slips to the left. Your hand hits the counter.
Is it right next to my hand, or is it still like a bit away?
It's kind of like right next.
While my hand is still down, can I quickly turn it to the side, just grab the bell?
Like grab the entire bell.
Yes. Without lifting it too much, just quickly grab it.
What's your AC?
Well, I'm a rogue and a sorcerer, so 12.
Okay.
Get
You
mage
go
hand
and you
right-
grab
mage
it, and
right
immediately
away.
you feel teeth sink into your hand. As the bell seems to grow eyes on it. And it kind of looks up at you,
Boy.
gnaws on your hand.
I didn't do anything fucking wrong.
You grabbed a mimic.
I know. I know I did. All right. How much damage am I taking?
Oh, let's see.
37 points of piercing damage.
You die.
3 points of damage.
3 points? All right. There's nobody working here. And I know that mimics are
Suddenly, a woman does come out of the back.
Okay.
Archie,
Can
get
I-
off the counter. God.
Thank God.
And she'll kind of pull it off of your hand. I'm so sorry about him. Before kind of tucking him underneath the counter.
Oh God.
Mother of a
It's
child.
okay. It's all right. It's good that I didn't. Yeah, I had a feeling that he might have been someone's pet.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm sorry. They
That's
kind of
okay.
sneak in here, sneak around, and start becoming things they shouldn't. And she'll put another bell on the counter.
Okay. I would like to purchase these, please.
Of course.
All right. 10 gold, I assume.
Let's make it 8 for your troubles.
Oh, thank you very much. All right. I'll give her 8 gold. And yeah, I'll put them in my pockets.
You're new around here, right?
Yeah, just visiting.
Ah, different pack, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. Oh yeah.
What's your pack
Yeah.
motto?
No cuts, no butts, no coconuts.
Bros before hoes.
No sacrifice, no victory.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That
don't care how
one.
big the room is, I cast fireball.
That's what I was about to say.
Stitches get stitches. We're a crime pack.
Okay, what?
Fuck. He's not taking this long to think of it, but
Is that taking this long?
Yes,
Okay.
he is.
And after that long pause, Big.
He'll just.
We gave you so many good ones.
I know, right? I'll oh God.
Everything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
He'll just say. He'll say strike hard, strike fast, strike with the pack.
Ah, right, that pack. Totally. Give me a
I would've-
deception check.
I would have gone with bros before
With
hoes.
disadvantage.
Oh,
If
all
only
right.
you had Anya in your head coaching you through this interaction, giving you
Or
good motto
Emmeline's
ideas.
great at lying.
Deception. Where's deception?
Emmeline's got
Deception.
motherfucking expertise
I
in
saw
lying.
There it is. With disadvantage, that's gonna be a 21.
Disadvantage. Okay. Nope, don't drop the dice. That
Motherfucker
jumped
said.
up onto my dice. Right. Okay. Uh-huh. And, why are you here?
Like I said, just visiting. Visiting some friends. Here, I haven't seen
Yeah.
them in a while. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to have to. I'm gonna have to go now. Thank you very much for these potions, and have a good day.
Stay safe out there.
You too. he'll leave, and I guess he'll try to find the second more quiet shop that he can. Hopefully, there's nobody in there.
Balder, you did say you wanted to find a library, correct?
A library or a bookshop or something.
Okay. You are pretty easily able to find a library. What are you looking for?
Any interesting looking history books or any spell books?
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Yes, sir. Let me. All right. That's a 17 total.
Okay. I'll say you are able to find a spell book.
Are there any spells that look like that are within Baldur's skill level, or any chronomancy spells?
Okay. Okay.
Or
I
actually,
would say...
sorry.
Mhm.
Better yet, can Baldur just flip through all the pages of the book and just start downloading the information?
Sure. Go right on ahead.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
give you a
shit.
list soon.
Nice.
And I'll say, Ethan, while you're walking through the street again, suddenly you are stopped by a couple of guards, actually. The fuck are you?
Just, uh, just like everyone else, just passing through.
You smell funny.
I get that a lot.
He doesn't shower.
That's what the girls tell him when they aren't avoiding him.
You're not supposed to be here, are ya?
I mean, no, I'm just visiting. This isn't my usual place. This isn't my usual pack.
Oh, you come from another pack, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, which pack is that?
None your business.
Yeah.
One
pack
from
of
none your
very
Nanya.
business.
far- One from
None
very
of your
far
business.
away.
None of your business.
Actually, is my business. My business to keep the place safe. I don't think you're very safe, friend.
Then, I mean, wait, you say I'm not very safe here, or I'm not very safe as a person?
Don't try to confuse me with your big words.
I'm
None of
just
those words were
confused.
big.
I'm just confused myself. The way you worded it sounded like I'm not safe here.
You're not safe to everyone else.
I promise you, I will not do anything to harm anybody. I'm merely just passing through, and yes, merely just visiting.
You see, I don't trust you. Something about you rubs me wrong. I don't like being rubbed the wrong way.
Well, maybe you should stop rubbing yourself then.
I'm still looking for Ethan.
And the other guy's like, rubbing yourself. Sure.
May I please be on my way?
No, no, no. I think we're gonna take you to the captain.
I don't see
Do
a
some
reason
rogue
why.
shit.
You don't need to know why.
Well, I feel like I should.
And he's gonna actually pull out his axe.
Can I, like attack me, Axe, or
No, no, he's just gonna pull it out.
can I just take a step back and yeah, just can I just take like a big step back? Just be like, hey, I'm not here to hurt. I'm not here to do anything that'll harm people. This doesn't seem right what you're doing.
If you don't hit harm people, No, there's no harm in coming with me, is there?
Well, if you're trying to protect everybody, do you really want to make a huge scene here of you with an axe chasing me, just a young boy?
My father
Stop!
took me into the city.
Stop!
Anya.
I'm
You
still
really
looking for Ethan, by the way.
If you want to keep this city safe, make them feel safe, are you sure that threatening a child is a safe thing for people to see crossing the street?
Let's be real. Children aren't humans.
Well, let's be real. Children are young humans. Are young humans.
Hold the phone.
What
Can
makes
I
you think children aren't humans?
Can I see any of this happening from the courthouse? The council house?
No.
Shit.
Well, what makes you
either
think children
come
aren't
with
humans?
me nicely, or we do this the hard way. And give me one reason to do it the hard way.
All right, I'll come with you peacefully. I don't want bad things to happen.
And the other one is going to grab your arm at this point.
I will firstly try to yank my arm off and walk with them normally. Just
Give me a strength check.
That's
No, not
cocked.
that in athletics.
I know.
You keep trying to
That is-
yank them off.
All right, 18.
You are unable to actually break your arm away.
Break your arm
Okay.
instead.
Be like
Break
Deadpool, just
skateboard.
cut your entire arm off.
Dude,
DM.
shit.
Yes.
Since I'm still searching for him,
Mm-hmm.
am I, like, able to...
I mean, at this point, Anya, you are lost. You got a 7 on your survival check.
Yeah, can I make another one?
To try to do what?
Find Ethan!
I would say at this point, you're probably going to have a better chance of finding the courthouse than Ethan.
Can I, like... Is there anyone around that I could probably ask if they've seen him?
There's a lot of people that are around. You have, shopkeepers, the general patron walking around.
Okay, since I know that he would go to, like, probably a shop, I'll go up to, like, one of the shopkeepers.
Okay. So you do see a man selling potatoes.
Quick question, what does Ethan look like? I forget.
Okay, so he
Just, like, general physical description.
hold on, I have them written down. Let me look here. Description. So he has let's see, black hair that has been all completely slicked back. Kind of like a light green eyes. He's currently he's wearing like one of those leather jackets with a flannel under it, and then like a
Okay.
blank gray shirt, and he's
Okay.
got like he's also wearing some kind of ripped jeans and some black sort of like ankle boots.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go up to the shopkeeper and go, hi!
Hi there, young girl.
Hi, I'm looking for someone and I'm lost.
You lost.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for my friend, much taller than me. Slicked back hair, also not from around here.
I see. I don't think I've seen your friend. Do you want me to just call one of the town's guard? Get you back home?
Yeah, maybe the guards have found him. Oh, wait, were the guards the one that grabbed Ethan?
They were, yes.
Fuck. Too late. I'm sorry.
He's kind of like guards. Any guards around? And a woman is going to step up. One with kind of like a short brown hair. Oh, hello there, child. Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm a child. I'm looking for my big brother and I can't find him.
Doing this thing again.
Who's your big brother?
Well, he's taller and he has black hair instead of blonde like me, and it's like slicked back and he has a leather jacket.
All right, let me take you down to the station and we'll get you sorted out, all right?
Okay.
Come on. And she'll kind of nod to the
The most
shopkeeper.
genius play of all time.
Yes,
Telling you, Anya pretending to be a child is the play.
it is.
Okay. So, Ethan. You are pulled to the station, quite roughly, in fact. And you were led to this taller building and brought into what seems like kind of an office area. Sit down.
All right.
Just wait till the captain gets to you.
Okay.
And they kind of walk away from you for a minute.
Don't leave the rogue alone. What are you, an amateur?
They're giving me a chance. Are they currently looking away from me? Is no one looking at me right now?
No one's looking at you at this point.
All right. Can I should I just sneak away? I mean, these guys are pretty much just committing police brutality.
They've not been brutal yet. They're kind of just
But
suspicious.
they are committing they are committing unlawful arrest. And that is by arresting me without a reason.
under suspicion.
I mean, you're kind of suspicious, let's be honest.
Don't be suspicious.
I was
Don't
By
get yourself in
emotions.
trouble, okay?
I'm not trying to get myself in trouble. But
I'd say it's
Yeah,
worth
well,
trying to
it's
get out of
happened.
here. This feels a bit janky. This doesn't feel
Yeah.
right.
that's what I'm worried of. That's what I'm worried about. Is like, what if this is bad shit? Fuck, what do I got? Not too many spells that can help me with stealthing around, but I guess I'll try to sneak out.
Give me a stealth check.
Would a nat 20 work?
It might. What's that in total?
26.
Okay. So you do kind of turn and kind of duck down to immediately carpet away. And as you're turning the corner through the door, you immediately walk into someone. And you kind of get pushed back onto your back. And you look up and a very large man is standing in front of you. He's kind of wearing a longer overcoat, just somewhat of a suit underneath, just without the tie, and then longer slick pants. And you can kind of see his left arm it has a long chain wrapped around it.
Wait, hold on. Can you describe this guy again?
So you're talking long overcoat, kind of like a suit underneath without the tie. Kind of like dress pants. More so battle boots on the bottom. And he's wearing a very large fedora that covers his face. And there's a very large chain around his left arm.
Is he
Left
the
arm. Okay.
tyrant from Resident Evil? What is happening right now?
Is this guy a vampire hunter in a werewolf world? This would be. Is he
Nice.
just
Material girl. No.
Material girl!
Can I just be like, sorry, excuse
Not
me.
on Twitch.
And suddenly the two guards do catch up. Hey, bugger! And one of them is going to grab you. Look what we found, Captain. They're scrabbing away from one of the other camps.
Hi.
Bonus action disengage.
Bonus action disengage from the campaign. I fade out of reality.
Action dash, bonus action disengage.
Hi. I'm confused. Why the hell am I here?
You'll kind of like look up at them both. Let's go with a kid. And they'll kind of like step back. What'd you do?
I was just walking and they stopped me and said I was looking suspicious even though I was just eating watermelon.
They're eating watermelon.
Like, yeah.
Ethan, right?
I may be wrong on this, but do you have a partner?
Define partner.
Oh, she mentioned my life partner, or does this guy's voice sound familiar, like the guy that the blind wolf was talking to?
No, that was
No?
definitely a different guy.
Okay, okay. Either I don't know what they meant by partner, but do you know someone who's someone who lives here who is blind and a lady who's blind and has did she have white hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely.
White hair, and with white hair.
You're the one Allison mentioned.
Allison is her name. Gotcha. Are you her partner?
Are you
We
my
work
dad?
Together.
Oh,
Come
I
on.
see.
Let's get you back to the
Thank you.
courthouse.
Yeah. Oh wait, before we do, do you guys maybe have like a quick room that's pretty quiet so I can I guess talk to somebody on my phone?
We have no signal down here.
Phone won't
Oh,
get
we have no
reception
sig-
down
We have no signal.
We tried that.
We determined that already. We have no. I checked. We have no signal.
All right then. Yeah, let's go. As
And
we're
he is going to take
walking,
you back to the courthouse. What do you
as
want
we're
to say?
walking away, are the guards still behind us?
Yes.
Can I just flip them off from behind?
He's going to take you back to the courthouse.
All right.
And as they are walking out, Anya, you are being brought up.
Of course. As,
On-
as soon as I see Ethan, I'm gonna telepathically link to him and say, follow along. Go with it.
Go telepathically. Go with what?
Trust me, just go with whatever I say.
Okay.
And then, not telepathically, I'm gonna point at him and go, there he is! That's my brother!
Oh,
Okay.
Anya, there you
and
are.
she'll kind of
No.
nod to the man, Captain.
I'll run to Anya, get on
Captain.
like one knee, and hug her.
Don't
Like, oh,
fucking run off next time.
you guys are making fun of me. You guys are making fun of me.
You're a sore loser.
I just got arrested off the streets for walking.
Yeah, and I had to cry to a random person to come find you.
It's not the first time you've had
Again.
to do that.
Yeah, not the first time I've had to do that. That's the problem, Ethan.
Well, okay, but that time it was for Emmeline, if I remember correctly.
I'm gonna tell on you to Emmeline.
Go for it. She's done worse.
Let's just go back.
Thank you, thank you, lady, for helping my sister. Or did she walk away?
I don't know.
DM.
Did you walk away?
No,
No.
she walk away.
The guard,
lady.
the guard lady. Yeah.
He did quickly like dart away for something.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
and he is going to take you back to the courthouse.
All right.
Okay. So you guys get there. Balder, have you stayed within the library? Or did you head back at all?
After reading some books, there wasn't any history books, you said, like any interesting history books about anything?
Nothing you could really find, no.
All right. Yeah, he'll go back and by the time they get back, can he be sitting in the courtroom in the big chair again?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So you all make it back.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys would like to do?
Baldur, you really like that chair, huh?
It's very comfortable.
I bet it is. It looks comfy. Maybe we should get you one for our room.
Because I went
I
straight
don't think
back
it's
to the
big enough.
courthouse while this was all happening.
Yes.
During my time just kind of sitting there, I would have taken the book out of my bag, just
Mhm.
kind of set it face up on the table, and just
Okay.
watching it, thinking about things, listening for
Okay.
anything the voice might be saying, thinking about the symbol. Like I'll look at that and kind of just take out a couple of the things that I've collected and just lay them out on the table in front of me and just
Think.
see if anything appears in the book while I'm watching it.
Nothing is written in the book. Everything is pretty quiet at the courthouse.
Then yeah, I'll keep it there for the moment.
Okay. So you keep all that stuff out until you hear the door open and
Yeah.
Ethan and Anya walk in, being
I'll-
escorted by a very large man.
When I see the large man, I'll take all the stuff and I'll put it back into my bag.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say while we were walking away, I'm gonna give Anya I'm gonna say like 3 of the healing potions I've just bought.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Gimme. I have a question, DM.
Yes.
Have I somehow managed to evade Nanny Cam, or she's just been spectating this whole time?
He has just been standing right beside you the entire time.
Great.
Not helping, but not hindering either.
Nice.
Great.
All right.
Perfect.
Who's your new friend, Ethan?
He wandered off and got
Clark.
arrested.
Again?
Yeah, I got arrested. Okay. Okay, this time it wasn't my fault. The guys
That's
the
what you
guys
said last
arrested.
time.
The guys arrested me for no reason.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was eating my watermelon.
Huh.
They just walked up to me, they said I was acting suspicious, and they arrested me.
And your new friend is...
The captain.
Ah,
And Allison's partner,
Ahoy.
I think is what he said.
okay.
Yes,
We're not in any-
Allison.
We're not in any
We're-
trouble, are we?
I don't think so. He actually saved me from being punished. And yeah, and since he's on Allison's side, by the way, that's the white-haired wolf lady.
I know.
We know.
Yeah, you
I
guys know.
did not know.
Allison, I think I think if I remember hearing that correctly, he's Allison's partner, so he's with us. He's looking after us.
He
while
said they
we're
work
here.
together.
Do you have an update
Yeah.
on how long we're going to be here for?
Shouldn't be long now.
All right.
Talking an hour, couple hours.
As soon as she gets back.
From what?
All right.
My mom's gonna be upset if I skip school.
You will
I mean,
miss your school.
I think she'll understand. Like if it was freaking giants were attacking or were just coming out and they would have killed you.
Yeah, but I was wandering in the forest.
Yeah, but oh yeah, maybe we can come up with something for that.
Well, she won't know if we don't miss school. Actually, I'm
Yeah.
gonna look back at Nanny Cam, then
We
look
won't
back
miss
at
school.
Ethan and say, hopefully.
Yeah. All right.
Would anyone like to play a game with me while we wait?
Like games?
Sure. Yeah. What game do you have in mind?
It's a game I recently learned about that uses these dice, and he pops the dice out of the like compartment in his arm, and he goes, it's the favorite game of my friend of mine. It's called Yahtzee.
I don't know that game.
Has the
I-
captain left?
No, he kind of just stands there watching.
He
Balder
didn't,
put-
he
Balder
didn't
points
answer
to
my
him and goes,
question.
Would you like to play Yahtzee with us?
I'll
Also,
pass
you
on
didn't-
that one.
Also, you didn't answer my question. What is she coming back from?
Hunting.
Fighting. Cool. All right. All right. Let's play Yahtzee.
Okay.
How
I
do
don't
you
know if I
play
can legally-
Yahtzee?
I don't know if
Very
I can legally
simple.
facilitate
It's
a Yahtzee
very,
game here.
it's very
Balder-
simple,
can
Anya.
Balder-
All you have to,
Explain to them the rules of Yahtzee. Like
oh,
Balder and
hold
Ethan.
on.
Do you
It's
know
fine.
the rules of
it's-
Yahtzee, Logan?
Uh,
Ethan does.
it's very
Yes,
simple, Anya.
Emmeline.
The rules of Yahtzee is each player has a 40 card deck, and we take
Whoa,
turns
what?
drawing from them and playing a sort of creatures and sorceries and instances. I forgot to mention you have to have an active monster out in the field, and the others are in your bench. And then you also have to roll a set of dice to sort of get.
Yahtzee is a dice game.
This sounds like
Yeah.
a fun game. I would like to play Yahtzee. Where are the cards?
There are no
Emmeline,
cards. It is
what
just
would you
dice.
like?
I was just gonna turn to the guard and say, I'll keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Does he really feel threatened by these chumps?
And he's just gonna stand there watching.
He's just watching. Do I get a?
Yeah, he's just.
Do I
watching
recognize this guy at all?
there. Give me a history check.
If you're saying there's a chance.
Pull up the character sheet.
So how do you play Yahtzee?
15.
15. Do you know your grandmother has mentioned something about someone that looks exactly like him? Like you don't recall what exactly.
Okay.
We're going to gloss over the Yahtzee session
Oh,
for time.
Before
I
we
win.
do,
everyone roll
there's
5d6.
before we do, there was one thing I would like to do, little
What?
stealthy thing. Or not really stealthy thing, just while we're playing Yahtzee, even though we don't have reception, I can still take photos with my phone.
Yeah.
I would like to open the photos, act like I'm gonna take a selfie with everybody, but actually take a picture of the guard guy, of the captain.
Okay. He is in a darker part of the room, so you don't exactly get a full picture, but you do get a picture of him.
Ethan, I think your camera is facing the wrong way.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Does
That'll
he?
take a
The
second.
guy. He's not wearing a tie, is he?
No, he's not.
He is not wearing a tie, actually.
Hey. You got a tie on you?
Do you need one?
Just curious. Most people that wear suits wear ties.
I find them restrictive on the neck.
But do you have one
I have several.
with you?
No. At home.
All right. Well, with that said, I don't think it's my turn, so I'll draw for turn and play an island.
I don't think you know how to play Yahtzee.
I'm gonna play my shiny Charizard.
I
In
have
attack
Exodia
mode.
the forbidden one.
We're gonna gloss past the
Whatever this abomination is.
Do you get out around? I mean, do you get out of here into the you know.
My job is more so in here at this point.
Got it. At this point,
We didn't used to live down here.
right? When did you move down here?
After the war,
Did you fight in the war?
part of the agreement.
What?
I fought, yes.
Whose side did you fight on?
It was a long time ago.
I'm not asking because I'm judging. I'm asking because I'm curious. Did you fight with the mages? Were you with Sojan?
Most people fought with the mages.
I'm trying
Did
to...
you?
The mages were the
Yes.
bad guys?
That is what you have been told, yes.
But that's Veil Lady is one of the mages.
As far
Correct?
as you know, yes.
Okay.
What was your agreement with? What's your agreement?
No, stay down here and protect the forest.
Is that all it is, or does the
There's
mages?
a lot more logistics to it. Not my job to know.
Do you at least know what they get out of it?
Who's they?
The other person part of this agreement.
They get a protected forest.
So your agreement is with Sojan.
Yeah. Mostly.
I do have a question. Why do you follow? Why do you agree to this? Why do you follow him?
Who's him?
Sojan. I mean, don't really follow him, but why did you guys agree to this?
He's a pushover.
He is kind of a wimp.
He is.
It was either agreement or death.
Was the death threatened to you by someone else? There's no way Sojan could have actually killed you.
He's a very powerful wizard. I wouldn't
He is, but
underestimate him.
Him
Yeah.
and his forces.
he
Forces?
certainly has a past.
His forces? Who does he work with?
Like I said, the war was a long time ago. I don't.
Does he
Not
have
that long if you're still alive.
Does he have a brother? Family?
Sojan doesn't have a brother, per se.
An old friend?
What does that mean?
It means Sojan would has someone he consider a brother, but not an actual brother.
Do you still talk to that person?
Do I or him?
Him. Sojan.
I wouldn't know him down here.
But they work together.
Yeah.
What was he like? The other guy.
Very wise war strategist, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
Very formidable force on the battlefield.
What happened to him?
No idea. She kind of disappeared.
She kind of disappeared. Did you know her name?
Him.
Him? I thought I heard
No
him.
names. Not in war. I don't see how this is important.
Oh,
We're doing a school project and we have to research it.
Also, it's a little bit personal to me and my sister right here because if I remember correctly, this is the war Grandma fought in.
Yep.
Grandmother served.
She was a midwife.
Yeah,
Hmm.
pretty
One of the
sure.
war medics then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of those.
Did you know other people in the rages?
A couple.
Like who?
Other than the packs, I was in contact with this more powerful witch. She led one of the more magical forces, strange black creatures. Just these, they almost like living water, almost.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah,
What happened to her?
terrifying to fight. I think she got imprisoned when it all ended.
Do you know where?
I've heard theories.
But nothing's certain.
Nah, I wouldn't know.
Did she work with Sojan directly, or was she higher up than him? What was their relation? Did she have a relationship with Sojan?
I mean, they knew each other before the war, but she was a mage, so she was one of us.
What about anyone else?
I didn't know many people outside of the packs. Not at that point.
I see.
Does you familiar with something called Aztec?
Yeah, I think I've heard of it. Why?
Just curious. What do you know about it?
I know it's some sort of tech company on the upper worlds. Not much my forte.
Do you know what they do?
Something with computers. I wouldn't understand even if you told me.
Mm.
What does that have to do with the war?
Nothing. Like I said, just curiosity.
All right.
How long did you say we had to wait?
That is when the door does open and she walks through.
Are we
So-
All right.
safe to leave?
Hello again.
Follow me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I gather all of my
As-
things. Make sure I have everything.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say. While we were playing Yahtzee, I gave both Balder and Emmeline three healing potions.
Okay.
Um, because Balder is a Warforged, as a construct, would he be able to use healing potions?
For the sake of
Feeling-
argument, yes.
He
Yeah.
also doesn't have a mouth. Can he use healing potions?
Go.
I'll say
just
he
bathe in
is
it. Just
able to
pour it on
inject
you.
it.
Inject
Yeah,
it into his like
Resident
his
Evil
circuits?
7, pour it on your hand.
Yeah, just eat.
He puts them into like syringes that he just injects into himself.
Something like
Just do
that.
it. Just do what
He's made of
Ethan.
metal.
Works for me.
Just do what Ethan Winters did when he got his hand chopped off.
Fair enough.
Pour some on.
Then pour some water on it. It'll be disinfected easily.
Yeah, you can just touch it
So-
right back out.
As you guys are walking out, Emmeline, he does kind of pull you aside and say, if you are going to look for northern mountains,
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
before you guys are guided out.
While we were walking, can I say if I'm correct, Emmeline, you can also speak Thieves' Cant?
Yep.
All right, in Thieves' Cant, I'll just say what were the Aztec questions about?
We got a lot to talk about.
All right. I mean,
Is your dorm usually quiet at night?
it's got a couple loud sleepers.
You guys
But
telling secrets over there?
We should find somewhere we should
You
talk.
can't
We can
understand
talk
us.
quietly. Yeah, you guys can't understand a word we're saying.
To us, it just sounds like random babble because it's thieves' cant, so it just sounds like they're saying
Yeah.
normal, like having normal. Like,
Yes, I do think that
Weather's
cabbage is very
pretty-
sexy. Yeah.
Weather's
What-
pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's
What-
normal words, but it's like nonsensical conversation.
Yeah.
What languages does Balder speak?
Common.
Oh, okay. So he's one of those monolingual weebs.
Well, he has comprehend languages, but that's it.
We should
I
find
don't think.
We should find a classroom we can talk in. All of us.
Okay.
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 Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Oh
She's not here.
And then we just follow Allison out.
Okay. She's going to lead you up and then like point out in a direction. Go. Do not turn. Do not step off. Go.
What if
Straight.
there's
Hey, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you, Allison.
Okay.
Pleasure meeting your partner.
if there's a tree in my path? What should I do if I can't turn?
It's
Go
okay,
around
Balder. I'll
it.
pull you away from it.
I will
Okay.
hold up the rear of the group as we walk.
Okay.
Anya and Nanny
What
Cam
What
will
is
be in
the
front.
walking
Can I keep-
order?
Balder will just be standing wherever he can find pace in the middle.
I'm in the very back.
Anya and Nanny Cam will be up front.
I'm gonna be behind Balder, and I'm just gonna as we're walking, I'll keep an eye on Emmeline.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll say you guys walk for a while. And then everyone give me perception checks.
Balder makes
Wah.
Should Balder have disadvantage on his check because he does absolutely everything in his power to not turn whatsoever?
Oh, sugar honey. I
Yes.
Damn, I got a
Oh.
natural 20.
Disadvantage.
Sweet
I got 13.
molasses.
Dude, if I didn't have
No, 14,
disadvantage,
14.
I also would have gotten a nat 20.
No, 13. 13. I got 13.
Shit.
13, Emmeline?
13.
13. Ethan?
Can I have advantage on this?
Why would you have advantage on this?
I don't like my number.
That is
Good
not
enough for
a
me.
reason to impose advantage.
Uh,
So no.
It's okay, I'm seeing enough
Twin
for all of us.
telepathy ability, and me and Emily both get advantage on this.
No.
Even with disadvantage, I somehow managed to get a total of 19.
Nice.
I rolled
Ethan,
a
what's
20
number?
and 16.
9.
9? 9. Okay.
Natural 20 for a total of 22.
Sounds good.
Damn.
Anya, you hear this first. This whisper. A hum.
Love that for me.
Some sort of like ray, it almost sounds like. And you start to see a glow, and that's when the rest of you kind of start noticing this. There's this large green glow coming from a little ways in the forest, not too far in front of you.
Is it where we're heading?
Yeah.
Do I recognize it?
You approach closer and you do see the altar. It seems to be shooting something down, and that's when you look forward and see a girl sitting there on her knees, kind of inside of the ray, as it seems to be sucking, life out of her. Ethan,
Hello.
you recognize this as one of the girls from back in the village.
Gasp.
The one who had
Um,
turned her face away from you.
Is
Can
there
I-
anyone else there? Like, is she being sacrificed ritually, or is it just her?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
She's the only one there.
What
Can
happens if
I-
we step inside? Like towards the altar?
ray?
Yeah. No, like just towards the altar. Sorry.
Nothing happens to you around it. It is just currently seeming to suck the life out of her.
Can I pull her away?
You attempt to touch her, and you get this sharp pain in your hands. You have to pull them back. You take 2 points of damage.
Youch.
Balder would like to power through the pain and just reach in and yank this girl out.
Give me a strength saving throw.
I'll rise to the challenge.
Sounds good.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh! 23.
23.
Yeah.
You reach and you start to try to pull her, and you start feeling your body being pulled back in. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
I grab Balder by the back and I start pulling him back.
Same.
I start pulling Emmeline.
Anya, Greg, get Nanny Cam to pull Balder.
Yes.
Nanny Cam,
Well,
grab the robot.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna make my wisdom save.
Wait, guys, I can get Nanny Cam to grab the
total-
girl.
Is hey, that's
Get
actually
Nanny
also
Cam
not
to
bad.
grab the
That's
girl. We'll
18.
pull Balder back.
Got it.
Actually,
What'd you say it was? 18?
Actually,
as they're trying to pull, 18 for the wisdom save. But real quick, as they're pulling me back, I would like to cast silvery barbs on them, trying to pull me back, and give myself advantage on the wisdom save. So
What?
All right,
whoever's
go
trying
for
to pull-
advantage.
whoever's making the whoever's trying to make
Silvery
the roll
barbs.
to pull me back has disadvantage, and I get advantage on the wisdom save. So I'm just gonna roll again.
I said it first, so I'll make the roll.
That's better.
Sounds good.
My strength is not great. Keep in
But
mind.
since you do have Anya pulling on you, it's a straight check.
Okay.
with-
Total
'cause
of
you
the
would've
roll
got it.
is 22
Be nice
for
to
the
me.
wisdom save.
Okay.
Natural 19 for 19 because I have a 0 in strength.
Oh, right.
imagine
Should
having
I,
a 0 in strength.
Should I make an athletics
Mhm.
check to try and like keep my ground?
We're having
Do
Nanny.
you want to
Nanny
combat
Cam is pulling
her?
the girl.
Oh, Nanny Cam is pulling.
Nanny
the girl.
Cam has
Oh.
gone in to go. At least that's what Anya told her to do.
Well, Balder is also helping.
I've
Balder,
sent Nanny
what
Cam to
is
get the girl.
your hit points?
Total,
Total.
23.
You take 6 points of damage.
All right.
As you just feel your hands start like cracking in on themselves. This girl will not move.
Can Nanny Cam do
Is
it?
she alive? Can I check her vitals?
Nanny Cam does not
She's
try
not.
to grab her.
Leave it
Do
alone,
it.
guys. No, leave it alone.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I cast the spell Magnify Gravity, but instead of pushing down onto the ground, can I push like directly back to try and pull her out of it?
He's cat. That's a good idea.
Give me an Arcana check if you want to try to do this.
Why I love gravity magic so much.
All right, Arcana check.
Emmeline is just telling
Far.
everyone to leave. That is what. Leave her be. They put her there. They're fucking.
my
Well,
business.
I'm currently yelling at Nanny Cam. So
I feel like I'm
Ethan-
gonna roll a nat 1 on something really important. That's a total of 19.
Total of 19.
I know.
God
I'll
damn,
say you
this is-
start casting this spell and you see like kind of a rift in the ray as you do it, and she starts to almost fall back, but then it shoots back into her and actually pulls her towards it.
Damn it.
All right.
Leave. They told.
Okay.
Guys, we need to go.
One more thing.
but they lied to us. They said that they had never seen anyone use it before.
Not our fucking
Can-
business.
What is the altar made out of?
Stone altar. There's some moss on it.
And Ethan
I mean,
would like.
it's not really like super special.
All right.
Ethan would like to cast. Are the runes are glowing? Yes.
Yes.
Ethan would like to cast Ray of Frost on these runes, and I guess also make it as he's going toward the ray is not in. They're not in the ray though, right? Just her.
Just her at this point.
He's gonna do that, and he's gonna run to the runes and try to, with one of his daggers, kind of cross them all out.
Okay. Give me an attack roll for your Ray of Frost.
Can I stop Ethan from doing that?
It's gonna be 25.
25 on that Ray of Frost? Jeez. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Roll your damage.
All right.
Can I screech at him in his head to stun him or something?
5.
Okay, 5. You do start running up, and you do barely start hearing the voice of Anya, yelling at you to stop. But your
Don't you
adrenaline is
fucking
definitely
dare!
kicked in.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, Balder.
I was just gonna say, to try and shield this girl from the like rays that are shooting down on her, can I cast Mold Earth to just try and create like a cover of like stone above her so it can't reach down?
Ooh.
I'm trying everything I got right now.
No, I
Same.
understand. I kind of get what you're saying. I would say there's not enough stone in the earth in front of her to create something like that.
All right.
Unless you just
Maybe-
want to use dirt.
Can I push
Maybe I
Nanny
can use
Cam
the mold
between
art.
her
Just, like,
and
create,
the
just, like,
beam?
Lift a sheet of
No,
dirt
no.
from like just like around the ground around her, just like hold it over her head.
Yeah.
You can certainly... Yeah, I'll say you can do that. Yeah. Okay. So you do this, and you pull the sheet over her, and the ray kind of deafens for a second, and it starts to blink because of the ray of frost that just hit it. But then it shoots again, and she's pulled through the dirt and closer towards it.
Can I shove Nanny Cam between the girl and the beam?
Give me a strength check.
Oh, love that for me. Hold on.
Yes, Ethan. You're trying to cross them out currently? Ethan is frozen. We'll talk to Ethan in 2 minutes.
While Ethan's frozen, that strength check was a 16.
Nanny Cam does not budge.
You're such a bitch.
Jump into the beam yourself. Nanny Cam will have to jump in to protect you. Probably.
That is a great idea.
I don't think that's a good idea, actually.
What do you know? You're just a DM.
That's true. I'm just the DM. What do I know? I know there's only
he's gone.
2 ways of stopping this thing.
Why does this always happen?
I know one way, and I'm trying to save it until the end. I'm gonna save it as a last resort.
Okay, fair enough. I will say you notice her skin almost starts to wither as it is.
Without the touch of the ray?
With the touch of the ray, obviously.
If I cast Arms of Hadar, can I use them to grab her and pull her in now that she's not being touched by the ray?
Oh, she is currently in contact with the ray at this moment.
Great. I'll cast Arms of Hadar and see if they can grab her.
Let me see what Arms of Hadar do.
It's tentacles.
You make
So,
tentacles.
Nanny Cam
Right.
doesn't currently listen to me, right? She just tries to protect me. She doesn't, follow my orders.
Essentially speaking, Nanny Cam works in a way of she won't do anything that puts herself in harm unless you are inherently in harm.
Can I?
But she won't just listen to orders to go do something like that, right?
Got it. So what if I used Charm Person on her?
Construct, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, that will still deal damage to her.
And she's a construct.
Damn.
No, not Nanny Cam. I was referring Emmeline. That would still deal damage to her.
Okay. Can I pull her?
The beam will follow her, I'm pretty sure.
Or
I
pull
would
her back
say
in.
no. This doesn't invoke any sort of grappled features. So I'll say no. You can't use Arms of Hadar to do that.
Okay. I have one last question.
It's
now.
Ethan's turn.
Oh, okay.
Ethan.
Go on.
Can I use my daggers to cross out the runes to cross out the runes?
I would say
That are
you
glowing.
start scratching at them, and they don't seem to respond to that.
I Ray of Frost again.
Go ahead and roll for attack.
19.
That'll hit the rock.
Yay! I'm hitting a rock, guys.
Like
Hitting
shooting
rock
rocks,
bottom.
It's like 10 guys. It's a rock.
like shooting rocks in a rock.
In a rock.
It's 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, it starts blinking again as you're like slowly just freezing and cracking the
Ethan,
altar
stop.
itself.
This girl is going to
Anya, what is
die,
your question?
and we need to destroy this thing anyway.
I don't see why
With-
you're so interested in trying to save her.
With my very advanced flip phone, can I record this as evidence?
Go right on ahead. You start recording on your Nokia phone.
Thanks.
Can Balder record this on his Nokia eyes?
Go right on ahead, actually. You're both recording this like millennial dumbasses.
Look, I'm trying
just...
All right.
Look, I'm
Fine, you
saving
know what?
evidence. Balder can
Wait.
record with his eyes then,
For
fine.
a short period
Whoa.
of time, Balder's eyes turn into that grayish silver you saw before. He holds out his hand and he is going to cast Mold Earth on the altar to crack it in half because it is made of stone.
Guys, we're not supposed to break the frickin' altar!
let me look at the spell, see if there's any sort of like roll or anything in these.
Emmeline
Aren't
stands
we?
back, arms crossed, and just watches.
Okay,
You
yeah, I'll
said
put my
Mold
phone
Earth?
away and stand with Emmeline.
Yeah, Mold Earth. It lets me. Oh, it only. I don't know if I'd be able to break it, so that's what I'm asking you because it says loose. I can excavate loose earth, or create like difficult terrain or cause shapes. and
I would say
colors
you
to
could
appear in
probably
dirt.
knock it over.
Hmm.
I'd say you could probably move it so it falls over, but not like
Would
destroy
that do
it.
anything?
You can certainly. Let's see. Give me an Arcana check.
Hope I don't roll bad this time.
If you do knock it over, just in case it doesn't break, make sure it knocks on its back and not its front so we can still damage the runes.
That's a 9 total.
You do start like pushing towards it. Anything you do notice this, would you like to help, like maybe pull it down, perhaps?
I think we should just go back to the school, guys.
You're
You
probably
said-
right.
You said the ray blinked. Is the ray coming from the rock or is it, I forgot, is it coming from the rock or is it coming?
It's coming directly from the rock, yes.
Okay.
Jeez. I can't roll high, guys. Not even joking.
Good.
What does this spell do exactly? I have a question.
What's up?
Would necrotic damage do anything to a rock? Like, would it rust it and cause
Probably
it to
not.
break? Alrighty then.
I think rocks can rust.
I think it's how
we should go
rock
back to a
works.
rock
I meant it
anatomy
like,
class.
could I use it to decay it?
Ethan, we should go.
What spell are you thinking here?
I know this wouldn't actually work and stuff, now I think about it more, so I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'll help Balder push this rock.
Okay. Give me a strength check. And
Guys,
you
you're
can give me
falling
another
into the
Arcana.
DM's trap.
Probably.
Guys.
Yes,
Well-
Ethan? Good roll?
I'm at least playing in character.
So am I.
Same.
Emmeline wouldn't fucking
No,
do
I
this
know
to
you're.
you.
I'm at least you're good at the role playing aspect.
I've done everything I can. What do you think I can do? I'm 3'10".
And a monk and a sorcerer.
I literally don't have any spells that would help.
I believe that.
Do you want me to witch bolt the rock?
Be more creative.
Do a Silas?
Imagine not being a wizard and not having a ridiculous amount of spells unlocked at low level.
True.
I have a bunch
Ethan,
of
what was your roll?
spells.
At 20.
Actually, DM,
Nat 20? Okay. Yes, Balder.
I'll wait for you to do the thing with Ethan.
No, it's fine. What's up?
I was gonna say, in the spell book that Balder read earlier, would there be any spells that could possibly help out here?
I would say you don't need it at this moment because
Okay.
Ethan does pull the rock over.
That's what I was waiting
it-
for.
Comes over and just shatters into the ground. Just straight up shatters.
Guys! What the frick?
And the ray, it does disappear. and she falls to the ground.
You guys are such idiots!
Can we go now?
Yes, we can go now.
Balder's eyes go dark and he just falls face first into the ground.
Anya, can you have Nanny Cam drag him?
Yeah.
Annie Cam, can you pick up my friend? He's too heavy.
She'll just grab his
He's
arm and
not
start
fat,
dragging
guys.
him.
Thank you.
I promise he's not fat.
I start heading back to the school.
Do you all just start heading back to the school?
Really quickly, is the girl alive?
You do see she is breathing.
All right, before we leave, I'll just cast Cure Wounds on her.
All right. How much health regain?
She is going to be getting back 12 hit points.
Thank you. Okie dokie.
Oh,
So you all.
And
Mhm.
yeah, before I guess, is she conscious?
She is unconscious.
All right, I guess I'll just leave her then.
Okay. So you all head back to school. Is there anything you'd like to do on your journey back? Except from
I'm
Balder,
gonna
you are
reprimand
currently-
fucking Ethan and Balder for breaking the goddamn altar like they weren't supposed to, assholes.
Balder can't hear you.
Balder is unconscious,
He is
but
I
actually
you
ignore-
reprimand
fully
him.
powered down.
I ignore all of them and walk like 20 feet ahead.
Noted.
Ethan's just not responding.
Such a simp. I learned that word.
You really know what it means.
Yeah,
Do you know what it means, though?
it means you're a stupid head when it comes to girls.
Well,
Essentially. I mean, that's not like wrong. I mean,
Spitting the mean words.
What's the point of saving a girl and then leaving her in the forest, Ethan?
that she's alive.
And left in the forest to potentially get not alive?
Well, they're protected by the woods are the werewolves protect the woods. I'm sure there's somebody patrolling nearby that could see her.
Yeah, they also protect that altar, which you broke.
Hmm. And I'm sorry, weren't you not hired by some time god to destroy that altar?
Yeah, and I decided not to.
Yeah. How bad do you think that would be if we didn't do that? The guy could freeze time. He could easily freeze time and just kill us.
Dude. You left a random girl alone unconscious in the forest.
It'll be fine.
You mean fine.
How long does it take us to walk back to the school?
a couple of hours, but you do get back, and no one seems to have noticed you guys were gone.
Oh, love that
Funny
for
enough.
What
us.
time is it?
I'd say it's about 6 o'clock-ish.
Ethan's gonna head up to. He's gonna go to just anywhere he can find that's private.
I'm gonna
Anywhere
stay
that
with
no one else
Emmeline.
is.
Right?
Balder doesn't get any anything from Eldamir while he's asleep, does he?
Give me a percentile check.
Ooh.
Get to use my big boy dice. 87. 78, sorry.
78. I'll say close your eyes.
Cutscene.
So, in your sleep, Balder, you do see what seems to be almost a spring field that's off the porch of what looks like, well, it's actually a lot like the home you stayed in, but it's different. It's same builder, but different location. Off to the side, you see a large pond that is active with fish life, just jumping in and out of it. You do see, how do you pronounce his name?
Eldamir.
Eldamir. Sitting having tea with a couple of other people. One of which you do Well, I wouldn't say you recognize her, but you recognize her by description as a darker looking lady with a veil in front of her face. They seem to be discussing something about the war and fail safes they would put in place just in case either of them were captured or killed. But before you can hear in full detail what these fail safes were, you are awoken out of your slumber. Is there anything anyone would like to do before bedtime?
Was Ethan able to find a quiet space with nobody around?
Yeah, you could find a quiet space.
All right. He'll. Sorry.
Check his door. That's fine. Go ahead.
He'll check his door. Anya, I guess, is going to follow Emmeline around.
Okay. You are currently being shadowed by Emmeline. No, you're being shadowed by Anya, Emmeline.
Cool.
Yes, Ethan, what were you going to say?
I'll call my uncle, or my grandpa.
Okay. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Yes? Your
Hey.
grandmother answers.
Hey, Grandma.
Damn
Hi,
game.
dear.
Is Grandpa around?
Oh, he's currently already asleep. He was hard at work in the shop.
Yeah, that sounds
You
like
know
him.
how he is.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know the meaning of retire.
Certainly doesn't.
How have you been?
Oh, we've been fine here. How have
Yeah.
you been? I've heard a lot from your sister, but you haven't called.
I was mostly just wanting to. She's more close to you, and I'm more close to Grandpa. You know how it is.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'll tell him you called, and he'll call you back in the morning. You know he always does.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to though. Like I might have classes in the morning.
Yeah,
Uh,
hard at work there.
yeah, just learn about magic. Um, yeah, I was just wanted to call and see how he's doing and see if he's made he's made any progress on what I was on the stuff we were working on before I left.
As a matter of fact, I think that's what he was working on in the shop. How far he has progressed, I don't know. He'll have to call you back in the morning. He tries to
Okay.
keep those things between you and him.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. All right, yeah. Just have him call me if he when he can,
Of
and
course.
yeah. All right. Thanks, Grandma. I hope you have a good night. Sleep well.
You too,
Goodbye.
Ethan.
Yep. I
Goodbye.
will. All right, I'll hang up and just put it in, and Ethan will just take the moment to himself for a little bit.
Okay. Is there anything anyone else would like to do?
If there's nothing else, I have a couple things I'd like to do.
Of course. As always, Emily.
Okay, look, you don't have to say it
That
like
felt
that.
passive aggressive.
That did feel passive aggressive. We'll have words.
It wasn't.
We'll have words.
Somebody's sleeping on their
later.
couch tonight.
First, when we get in, you said it's what 6 p.m.
About, yeah.
Okay, this question is going to Okay, I'm gonna head to the library first.
Okay. you do go to the library, which it's pretty empty. There's a couple of students here and there, but nothing too extreme at this time.
Mm-hmm. Is the librarian there?
The librarian is there. You see an older woman sitting behind the counter.
All right. I look around for the man that we saw when we were in here last.
Perception check.
Can I give her advantage to look too?
Sounds good. You have advantage.
18.
18. I'll say with an 18, you do know that he is not in here.
Would I know if he's anywhere in the school?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay. Okay. At this time of day,
Hmm.
where is Sojan?
Assumably in his office.
Okay. Do I know when he would be out of office?
You know he does make a round before bedtime, which should be soon enough.
Okay, well then I wait till bedtime, and I will be relatively near his office and wait till he leaves, and I would like to sneak up there.
You do see him leaving, and he doesn't seem to lock his door.
Rookie mistake.
Hey, Anya.
Wouldn't have mattered if he did, in all
Yeah.
honesty.
You feeling sneaky? Or do you want to stay down here and be watch?
I'll be watch, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
if I
If you see,
hear anything,
if
see
you see Sojan or Alexander coming, and they look like they're coming for the office, tell me.
got it, and I will telepathically link to Emmeline.
All right.
You have
sounds
2
good.
minutes until the link ends.
Okay. I go up into the office quietly, because I don't know if there's any cameras in here.
Give me a stealth check.
God, my stealth checks have not been good today. This is the one thing I'm supposed to be good at, and they're not good. Hang on. Okay, 15.
Okay. You think you're pretty hidden as you sneak into his office, which is, at this, in all intents and purposes, wide open.
Okay.
Like he wants us to look.
I want to look for anything that mentions anything about the war. Any books, anything that would mention Veil Lady, or the Artificer, or anyone. The Circle of Mages. Specifically, I want to know about my grandmother.
Where all do you search?
Everywhere. I start with his desk.
Okay.
I also look
Give me
for...
an invest.
I also look for correspondence between him and a friend of some kind or anything to do with Aztec.
Okay. Investigation check.
Hang on. Numbers are not my strong suit today. 18.
Okay. So you start to go through his desk. You pull out the top cabinet, and immediately you see another one of those chrome Desert Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
And right beside it, a small canister. Not exactly small. It's about bigger than your hand, but it can fit inside of the smaller desk.
All right. Can I take both?
Take both and tuck them into your bag.
Do I get a feeling of what the canister is?
You can tell there's some sort of gas inside.
Okay.
A green gas.
Okay.
Close that drawer, and you start filing through. You see some pens, papers here and there. Nothing super special, just some
Oh,
school paperwork.
Hang on, my
And
pen
then you
is
open
dying.
a cap.
Hang on. Oh no. I only have blue. Okay.
Ew.
Sorry, go on.
And then you open up one of what seems almost like a filing cabinet drawer inside of the desk, and you see files that riddle it. You see Alexander. You see some of the teachers. Then you see a file that says Sally. A file that says Aztec. And a file with your grandmother's name on it.
I take all of them.
Okay, you take those
I
three.
feel like he's gonna notice.
He's a stupid old man.
He's a wizard. You can only be so stupid when you're a wizard.
Why do you have an umbrella open?
I didn't even notice.
Why do you not have an umbrella open?
I
Why
have
are
had-
you over-minding your
Exactly.
business, bitch?
I have had a whole other set of dice in my drawer that I've completely forgotten about.
Stop
Oh my
forgetting about them
goodness.
then.
When?
Do we need to give you and your dice a minute?
I have never seen these dice before. What the fuck is
I put them
happening
in
right
there.
now?
I did it.
I have.
You're welcome.
You put them in there while she was gone.
What the fuck
Yes,
is happening right now?
Totally.
I know, legit. No, I have the. Okay, sorry. I'm derailing everything because I'm distracted. I apologize. Keep going.
Okay, you take all three of that. What else are you gonna search through?
Is that it for the desk?
It's basically it for the desk.
I go to the bookshelves next, and I see what is in the bookshelves.
You start scanning the books. I mean, it has general spell books, some history books, but you check through those. There's nothing about the war or anything you're looking for.
Okay.
One of the spell books, I'll pay back for it.
Yeah, I grabbed one of the spell books for Balder.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You keep looking through. The shelf generally doesn't have what you're looking for.
Okay. What about other things sitting around the room?
I mean, there's all of the altars with different artifacts and such on them.
I'm looking for something a little bit maybe less conspicuous and obvious if I stole it.
Right. I mean, other than that, the room is not well decorated. There's some
Okay.
photos here and there of mostly of Sojan. And just general office supplies is what you're able to find.
I see nothing about information relating to an old friend.
Not as far as you can see.
Okay. Okay. How much time has gone by at this point?
It's been about 5 minutes.
With my telepathic link to Anya shut off, I will leave the office.
You leave the office?
Okay.
Yes.
Before I leave, any of those artifacts that are on the shelves, the altars and stuff.
What about them?
I don't know. Is there any one of them that he would miss the least if I took it? What am I looking at here? What's on there?
So there are a couple of more weapon things. There is a black lotus that's kind of has like a purple tint on the edge of its petals. Let's see. You have some necklaces, some amulets, general magical items.
I try to get the attention of the voice in my head that I haven't named yet, but I'm gonna get there.
Greg.
And I'm gonna ask it if it recognizes anything sitting on the shelves.
Weapons from the war. Nothing stands out.
Nothing important.
Important, yes, but nothing special.
I grab one of the amulets and I leave.
Okay. You walk out of the office, you look around, no one seems to be watching, and you run over to Anya.
Anya. Anya.
Did you get things?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
go.
Run.
Let's
Okay,
go.
we're going.
And we go. I guess we go back to our dorm.
Okay. Would anyone else like to do something before bed?
I guess Ethan would look around for Emmeline for a bit because he said she wanted to talk to an empty classroom, but won't find her and will just go to bed.
Okay. Balder?
Balder's gonna think for a bit, like to have some time alone to just like think about what's been happening with him, and then he's just gonna go to bed.
Okay. Since you're all going to bed.
Would you like us to close our eyes?
Or
Yeah. Everybody close your eyes.
But I have so many more
Close
questions.
your eyes, Emmeline.
But I have so many more questions.
I know, that was the point. Far above the ground, which is what's almost like a endless, desolate waste of just small rock faces and just sand everywhere, is a ginormous circle. Above this circle, high in the air, is a large creature, one of scales and hard skin, with ginormous clawed hands, a plated and still tail that comes up in a it's almost a fin-like thing, but it's more so straight. Its head comes up in almost like a tentacle fashion, but it's almost like antlers that come just solidly from its head. Its hands are covering its face. Around it are a bunch of pillars. There are 12 pillars around it, but only 2 stand. When suddenly, crack. And one of them begins to topple to the ground, as if crushed from some sort of outside force. It just comes crashing down hundreds of feet out of the air. You're talking these things were just ginormous in size, reaching all the way up till past the creature itself, which itself is ginormous. Hundreds, not hundreds of feet, maybe about 50 feet from what you can see, at least. And as these rocks hit the ground, one of the creature's eyes open. That's where we're going to end it today.
Ethan and Balder, what the fuck have you
Bruh.
done?
Well, at least we know there's one more altar that needs to be destroyed before the inevitable. What I'm assuming is inevitable. Also, what Emmeline researched about dragons earlier on might come in handy.
That was Anya
Emily.
that researched it.
Oh, that was Anya.
That was Anya that did find
My
that
bad.
book, actually.
yeah.
Mabby.
Yes, it was me, and I totally remember what was in it.
Dragons have been dead for a very long time. No one's quite sure where they went.
So glad you
Probably
take notes all
dead.
the time.
If they died,
They're died.
Dying of death.
they are die.
Death is quite fatal.
It can be, yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, I heard one guy got killed to death. It was so sad.
Oh
Nasty bit
gosh,
of business that.
so sad.
Emmeline, do you want to end it for us?
Oh, yeah. Goodbye.
you're
Thanks for
taking-
coming.
Thank you.
Sorry, no taking once again
Bye.
distracts me.
Well,
Have a good time.
wait.
Good night. Bye, everyone.